you. You deserve compensation. You don't get to say, I won't discuss that when.
Okay, we live. Let me get on here. Okay, right here. Oh, my bad. I got the camera closed. There we go. What the hell's going on with my camera? The light. I don't understand. Okay, there we go. Hey, family, how y'all doing tonight? I went on earlier when I was exercising, but I said I'll give y'all a little bit more. Uh, okay. Okay. How y'all feeling tonight? How's your spirit? Talk to me. Tell me something good. Uh, I've been watching. I don't know why I do it to myself, but I've been watching the political thing, man, and it just chaps my heart. What's up, my brother? I see you up there. It chaps my heart, man, to see the things that are going on after all the things that I've been through in my life. It's kind of sad, and it is what it is. Um, I hope you guys enjoyed my morning exercise. But we're gonna get into this book after I finish with this ending. Remember, I had a good day today. Got to go to the doctor tomorrow and get X-ray to see how my hip is going. But everything work out in time. It's only through adversity change takes place, and I get it. I understand. Chapter 12. A. Achieve. The climb within. Achievement isn't about trophies or titles. It's about alignment. Becoming who you were meant to be when no one's clapping. Every real victory happens in private before it even seen in public. And then there is not for man except that good for which he strives. Quran 53:39. The world teaches you to chase, but God teaches you to cultivate. True achievement isn't reaching for more, it's realizing what already lives inside you and sharpen it through discipline. The difference between ambition and purpose is motive. One feeds the ego, one feeds the soul. Cost of clarity. Before you achieve anything real, you'll face confusion. The fog is part of the process. It keeps out the ones who aren't serious. Let me say that again. The fog is part of the process. It keeps out the ones who aren't serious. Do not do you not know that in a race all the runners run, but only one gets the prize? 1 Corinthians 9:24. Clarity is currency of achievement. You earn it by staying committed when the applause fades. Discipline becomes devotion. The work that builds you. Nothing worthy, nothing worth keeping comes easy. But ease was never the goal. Elevation was. Indeed, the most noble of you in the sight of Allah is the most righteous of you. Quran 49:13. So it doesn't matter what you are or who you say you are. It's the one that's the most holy, the one the most righteous. When you work with intention, your labor becomes worship. You stop performing and start perfecting. Every setback becomes a strategy. The name of this platform is Tacc. Through adversity comes change. It's on Amazon by me. This is a periodical that I wrote after getting shot 9 times last year. And with me already having changed my mindset and reinvented myself, it was much easy, and instead of, acting out, do something positive, and then now look, the podcast. So, everything in time. Oprah said doing the best at this moment puts you in the best place for the next moment. That's the quiet rhythm of achievement. Small, faithful steps adding up to greatness. The reward beyond results. Achievement isn't just reaching the summit, it's who you become climbing it. Each scar becomes a signature of perseverance. Let me see that again. Each scar becomes a signature of perseverance. The wise don't boast, they bow. Because they know success isn't owned, it's loaned by grace. And when you get there, you don't say, I made it. You say, we made it. You, God, and every lesson that shapes you along the way. 13. The quiet wealth. Appreciation begins when entitlement ends. It's not about W's and about what is. The air is your lungs. The air in your lungs, the meal you didn't have to fight for, the person who checked on you without wanting anything back. If you're grateful, I will surely increase you in favor. Quran 14:7. Gratitude isn't weakness, it's wisdom. It doesn't ignore pain. It refuses to let pain own the narrative. When you can thank God while things still hurt, you're already starting to heal. The practice of seeing. We move too fast to notice miracles. A sunshine, a kind word, a quiet night of rest. Give thanks in all circumstance, for this is God's will for you. The Theologians 5:18. Maya Angelou said, "Let gratitude be the pillow upon which you kneel to say your nightly prayers." She understood the appreciation doesn't cancel the struggle, it cushions it. The measure of enough. Contentment isn't laziness, it's the discipline of seeing abundance in small portions. You stop chasing more and start mastering stewardship. Quran 93:8. And he found you poor and made you self-sufficient. When you realize what you already have is sacred, comparison loses its power. You stop scrolling for validations and start living for value. the echo of gratitude. Appreciation multiplies itself. The more you thank, the more you notice to thank for. That's the spiritual math of miracles. Every thank you is a seed. Plant enough of them, and joy starts growing even in the hard soil. Gratitude doesn't change what you have, it changes how you see it. And that shift alone is enough to turn surviving into living. This is where I'm going to stop for now. I want you guys to sound in on what you think of what I just read. I'll give y'all some time. The floor is yours. Like, subscribe. You know, this is your time. I'm trying to help you to heal. And the only way we can do that is we do it together. I think I'm gonna talk tomorrow about purpose because a lot of us needs purpose, and I think that's gonna be a good topic, inshallah. But I'm waiting for you guys to come on in. Give you a couple more minutes, then I'm gonna close out for the night because I did one earlier. All right, well, we're gonna end this one for the night, and we'll see you back tomorrow. Peace, inshallah.